Guys, welcome to our Dota 2 basic series where today we're going to talk about hotkeys. You guys already use hotkeys and it helps you play faster, it helps you play more precisely. Well, what's the point of this video? The point is, not all of you guys use all of the hotkeys, especially the very important ones. And of course, for the more advanced players out there, I'll talk about the differences between a cast and a quick cast. So if you're an advanced player, skip towards the end. If you're more of a newer beginner player, well, let's go. So ability earn and upgrade stats are pretty much pointless hotkeys. Instead of using whatever you bound here, you could just simply press Control, and let's say you upgrade Stormhammer with Q, you could just press Q, Control Q, and that's it, your skill is upgraded. This is very helpful if you're in the middle of a fight and you're turning level 6, for example. Instead of randomly clicking on the Dota UI, you immediately upgrade your ultimate, Control R, you use R, bam, you win the fight. Alright, unit action, there's a lot of big ones out here. So for attack move and force attack, this is very helpful. First, for denying your allies to Venomancer or Doom or whatever, you could only do that by using force attack. Attack move is very helpful for chasing up a ramp. You want your hero to attack immediately after seeing vision of the enemy heroes. Move is also another very helpful key for a lot of reasons. Number one, if you have illusion, runes, or Manta style illusions and you want to tank Roshan, you move command them to the Roshan, tanks it. Nicely done. If you're playing things like Lycanthrope, you could use the Wolves to move command and follow enemy hero to scout. Very good. Juggernaut, you could move while Blade Fearing and take your hands off your mouse and he will just follow whoever that tries to juke left, juke right. Yeah, move command will have you set. Be careful about using move command when chasing up the hill though, because you will lose sight of them and your hero will just stand there. Stop command and hold position are essentially the same thing if you have auto attack turned off. If you have auto attack turned on, hold commands, you could hold up in a position, but he will still attack anything that enters the range. Not exactly the most useful key, but stop I want to talk more about. Stop is obviously you could use it for creep blocking, but the more important thing is to actually stop channeling your spells, stop casting your spells. A lot of heroes, take for example Sniper with Assassinate, Prophet with Teleport, or Shadow Fiend with Requiem, so they have a long casting animation. If you're not precisely timing a spell, you could press S, stop the command, and you could rechannel it if you want. Very important for certain heroes out there. So for select hero, this is a very important key. If you're getting better in Dota, one thing you want to do is constantly check on enemy heroes' items, as well as their level progression and whatnot. And when you're clicking on them, you kind of want to have a quick way to jump back on your hero to center your camera. Also, in a very chaotic fight where you don't know where your hero is, spam this key to actually find where your hero is. So the next two is select all units and select all other units. And of course, in this key over there, the control group 1 through 6, as well as control group tab. This is for very micro-intensive heroes such as Meepo, Chen, Enchantress. I don't play those heroes too much, so I don't have any of these keys bound, and so these are very self-explanatory in terms of what they do. Tab lets you, let's say you have 3 units selected, you can just tab through, select them, and this is very important for playing things like Meepo, Chen. You want to cast different ability on different things. I do want to talk about quick buy and sticky though. There is a way to put items on the quick buy section on the bottom right hand corner of your Dota UI by hitting shift and then left clicking on the item, and then it breaks the item up into different components. Then you could quick buy them. This is very useful whether you're playing carries or support. If you're being chased, if you're dying, if you're being ganked, quick buy, bam, done. Purchase sticky is a simpler version of the purchase quick buy. It defaults a teleport scroll because everybody needs teleport scroll, but you could change this if you want. Maybe if you want to change it to a observer ward if you play support a lot, for example, you could just purchase sticky. Very helpful. Chat wheel, I was gonna say that current time is a very important thing to set, but you could just alt left click the clock in the game and that gives you the current time. Very useful for timing Roshan. You gotta have it if you're looking to improve your Dota game. Alright, for the more advanced players out there, cast versus quick cast. You guys all have cast spells, right? You press Q, you left click on the enemy hero, your spell goes off. That's 2 clicks. Quick cast basically have your mouse cursor on the enemy hero, you press Q, the spell flies off. So essentially it cuts off 1 left click, which might not sound like a lot, but if you're casting multiple spells in quick succession, quick casting helps you immensely. A lot of professional players use quick cast out there. It takes a long time to get used to. It helps when you play heroes like, for example, Lion with a blink dagger. You want to eliminate as many clicks as possible because you want to initiate with that immediate hex. So quick cast helps you with that. It makes you play faster. This is especially more important when it comes to the item section. There's a lot of activatable items out there, and a great example of this is when you're playing Tinker and you're activating Scythe of Vice, Ethereal Blade, Dagon 5, Blink Dagger. You want to be quick casting a lot of these, and if you remove one left click for Scythe, one left click for Dagon, one left click for Ethereal Blade, one left click for Blink, you're removing 4 clicks, and those are 4 inefficient clicks. So I recommend you try this if you want to make yourself play a little bit faster. I personally don't, because I haven't really made that jump yet. I haven't made that transition yet. If you want to play faster, most pros do use quick cast. I hope this basic series has been useful. I know a lot of you guys already use hotkey, but taking me for example, I've been playing Dota for 8-9 years now, and there are still hotkeys I could be using, but I'm not using. So hopefully this video has opened your eyes into ways of making yourself play more efficiently, and now you're more pro than you were 6 minutes ago. Hey guys, we're still making videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tell your friends, spread the word, spread the love. We want your views, we want your subscribe, we want your comments, and I love you long time. This is Luminous from Relax Your Fine, and we are signing out. GG guys.